Hey guys, welcome back. Today's topic is what are the 5 most important questions that you need to be asking at the next open house that you attend. Here we go. Question number 1. How long has this property been on the market? The reason you want to ask this is twofold. First off, if the property hasn't been on the market for very long, let's say that it's a fresh listing and this is the very first open house. Well, if you like this house, if it meets all of your criteria, then you're probably going to feel a little bit more of a sense of urgency. Now, if the property has been on the market for 30 days or longer, then you probably know that you have a little bit more negotiating power. Now, of course, the longer the time is that that property has been on the market, then obviously you have a little bit more negotiating power. Question number 2. Have there been any recent improvements to the property? So the reason that you want to ask this question is because this will open up a conversation with the realtor to a lot of important things that potentially are not on the feature sheet, such as the age of the roof, the age of the furnace, if there's been any foundation leaks, and so on and so forth. So this is actually a really important question, and realtors are obligated to give you the answers to these questions. So make sure the next open house that you attend that you remember to ask, have there been any recent improvements to the property? Question number 3 actually is a great one to roll in right after question number 2, because the question is, what shape is the property in, and are they aware of any issues with the home? Very important question to ask with regards to a property. If there has been any leaks in the foundation, as we just discussed in question number 2, if there's been any roof leaks, these are things that you want to know. You want to make sure that all of the components of the household are in good shape. And again, the realtor is obligated to provide these details to you when you ask. Now, of course, there are times when the realtor doesn't know the answer to the question that you are asking, but they're always usually pretty helpful to offer to follow up with the answer if they don't have it readily available to you. Question number 4, why are they moving? Now, this is a relatively simple question, and I doubt that anyone is going to broadcast they're moving because they don't like the area. That's not what we're looking for here. You want to read between the lines and find out the motivation for them selling. This has 2 effects that are beneficial to you. Number 1, it could be that the answer that they provide is not a big negative. However, you might have something in common with their answer, which is going to direct you as to whether or not this might be the right place for you. And then number 2, it will also help you assess their motivation, not only their motivation, but just how motivated they are, right? So that will provide you with a little bit of negotiating power, potentially could provide you with some negotiating power. So asking why people are moving, although a simple question, can often provide you with just a little bit more insight into whether this is the right property for you. And finally, question number 5. What's the area like and how are the neighbors? So it's always good to know a little bit about the location and the neighborhood that you're moving to. How are the schools? Are there parks close by? Is transportation easily available? Are the neighbors friendly? Even if you're in love with the house, having a bad neighbor or being in a bad neighborhood can always put a damper on that. So this is always a really important question to ask. And you know what? Generally, this is a really good reason to go to an open house versus just looking online. On paper, a property could be fantastic. It could have all of the things that you need. But actually getting your feet on the ground, walking around the property, even taking a stroll around the neighborhood and seeing what the vibe is can help you provide you with a little bit more information to decide whether or not you want to call this place your home. I hope that you enjoyed the video today. If you have any questions, be sure and fire me off a quick email, steve@stevemontroy.ca. And always remember, I've got new videos coming out at least once a week. You can follow me on my YouTube channel. It's Bear the Realtor on YouTube. And if you like the videos, click that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. #Bear the Realtor.